friends, and welcome to Food for Thought. A real quick reminder, it is week 2 of March Snackness, and the form for week 2 voting will be due on Friday, March 12th, okay? So get those votes in. Today we are talking about some boss women because March is Women's History Month. Shout out and snaps to all my fellow women out there. Last month for Black History Month, we celebrated the amazing chefs and farmers of color in the DMV. We talked about how white people, primarily white men, dominate the food industry, which suppresses BIPOC people from being as successful and represented. But we also talked about those chefs and farmers of color and who are doing the work to change this and bring better representation to the food world. Today we are going to continue this discussion, but in honor of Women's History Month, we will focus on Black women in food in the DMV. An organization called Dine Diaspora chose 31 Black women in food to honor this month, and I am going to highlight some from this list who work in the DMV area. So let's jump in. The first women to highlight are Allegra Massaro and Guyana Joseph. These women are the founders of Fuel the People, which they started not too long ago in June of 2020. Fuel the People is a real special organization that sees food as the fuel for revolution. Revolution means change, usually in politics. Fuel the People works to support Black liberation by feeding protesters, people working to create change such as voters standing in long lines, and people without a home or food to eat. In only a short amount of time, Fuel the People has already served 40,000 meals. These women and their volunteers help nourish and fuel the people working to create positive change for Black folks and people of color in the city and for the country as a whole. The next woman to highlight is Katina Smith, aka Chef Kat. Chef Kat is from Baltimore and got her culinary degree before joining the U.S. Air Force. Chef Kat created Just Call Me Chef, which is a mentorship group for Black women chefs. A mentor is someone who teaches or helps a less experienced person, which is often someone younger than them. Just Call Me Chef provides women chefs with mentors and allows these women chefs to connect, network, market themselves, and ultimately find sisterhood with other women chefs. Just Call Me Chef is working to break barriers and dismantle stereotypes for Black women chefs and provides necessary support for the women chefs working to break these barriers. Another Dine Diaspora Woman of the Month to shout out is Anna Malik. While traveling in the country of Jordan, Malik found that through food she could tell complex, compelling, diverse stories. She now lives and works in Washington, D.C., where she created this awesome website called Feed the Malik. Through her platform, Malik highlights marginalized perspectives on food by highlighting chefs and restaurants owned by BIPOC people in the DMV. You can find a map of these restaurants at this link below. By promoting the restaurants owned by BIPOC people on social media, Malik works to improve visibility and equity for BIPOC chefs and restaurants in the DMV. So let's all give a major shout out to these women highlighted by Dine Diaspora because they are just wow, wow, wow. These women truly are powerful agents of change who are working to not only uplift BIPOC restaurants and chefs, but also to show that women are just as capable as men to spearhead the fight for social justice. You can continue learning about and supporting these women by following them on social media and by donating to their organizations. That's it for today's Food for Thought. I hope you're all feeling as proud of and motivated by these women as I am and find some motivation to be agents of positive change yourselves. All right, have a great week, everyone, and I will see you all back here next week. Bye.